I always don't know what to say to that though, because people be like, I'm like, you good? You want like a glass of water or something? And then somebody's like, oh my god, you're being such an auntie. And I'm like, is everyone else just such an asshole that you show like the tiniest bit of care for people? I will be like, your lips are chapped, you are dehydrated, you need water.
Well, I'll take it one step further, Sonal. I'll be like, listen, I'm going to the corner store. I'll be back and I'll bring you 3 versions of chapstick. I'll be like, which one do you like?
Oh,
Like, I'm passive aggressive, auntie. I'm like, maybe eat it, your lips are. I just thought this was a helpful gift.
are you drinking enough water? The other day I asked a guy if I was like, do you have allergies? And he's like, why? And I'm like, because we got some real heavy breathing going on, my dude. So, are you dying? Do you have daytime sleep apnea? Do you have wake apnea? Do you not hear yourself? And I was like, do you have like really bad breath? Oh my god. Ugh. He's one of the guys that I work with.
Listen, I call myself mom vibes, but they said auntie energy, and I see she said auntie energy, so I think I have to change it from mom vibes to auntie energy.
Auntie energy is good, especially because we're flipping the script. Because aunties have really, it's been like, did you ever see that Trust No Auntie book?
No.
It's good. It's good. Homegirl that wrote it, I think she fell under some criticism because it was like, you're light-skinned brown bitch. You're benefiting from all the, oppression systems. And it was like, yeah, buy my book.
You mean she had auntie energy when she was promoting her book? She was like,
well, her whole brand is Trust No Auntie, Trust No Auntie.
Oh.
And her artwork, she's like kind of, is so funny because now she's being accused of culturally appropriating this pop art era of like, Lichtenstein and these artists from the 70s. So like, imagine Indians can be accused of culturally appropriating American artists. I mean, wow. We're killing it.
I've seen this. Yes, I've seen it. Maria Kumar, is she Pakistani?
Punjabi.
Is she
Punjabi.
Is she Spanish, or is she a magician? You just got to throw that in there. Is it like, is she a magician, Pakistan? Like, it's very confusing,
Ladies and gentlemen, and now Maria Kumar.
Yeah, is that her stage name? Like, it's just
Kumar does sound very magical. Unless you're Punjabi, then you're like, she is Punjabi.
Is she Punjabi?
I mean, yeah, Kumar is she could be Haryani. Well, fuck them.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding.
You're teaching me so much here with all these words.
Honestly, I mean, as an ABCD, I really own that. Do you know that, Carmen? Rather, you know that? American born. Confused.
Oh, yeah, I know about the ABCs. Someone asked me that when I first moved here, and I was very confused.
Are you? You're like, am I the alphabet? I mean,
yeah, I was like, what's the ABC? And then they were like, American born confused Desi. I was like, wow, that's a mouthful. Like,
I mean, my sister and I just found out that we're. Oh, what are we doing? Are we doing your photo roll? I love it.
Wait, I was trying to show the picture.
That is such a cute picture.
And now it doesn't want to. It didn't want to show the picture.
Okay, cool. We're 5 minutes out. We don't have any comedians. Do we have any game ideas? I was thinking about just doing like a movement, like leading a movement thing.
I don't have a game idea. I'm open to all your game ideas. I was trying to share this Maria Kumari thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is what you were talking about.
The music that came on right as you shared was so funny. It was like da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Like very epic.
Yo.
This is hilarious. Is this her own annotation? How do you pronounce that? Juti Liar?
I don't know. I just found it on the slipper whipping 101. Yo, everyone got whipped with a slipper. You know what I'm saying? It's normal. But I feel like whenever I talk about beatings in front of white people, they always feel so traumatized. They're like, oh, you got beaten?
Oh, I got beat.
Oh my.
You should call child services.
Oh,
And you're like,
you
and
should
then
have like, are you okay? You still talk to your parents? I'm like,
rather, aren't you, wait, are you the oldest?
I'm number 3 of 4.
How the
you had a
hell did
beating,
you manage to
Rob?
get
Were
beaten?
you-
By the third one, they've usually worn themselves down.
Yeah, that's why she had a wooden spoon instead of using her hand anymore.
Oh my god, so the beatings evolved by the third
They
child.
got lazier. And
Yeah, it does get lazier
Smart.
as the kids get older.
Monica, did you get hit? Did you get hit? Yeah.
Daryl's like, oh God, not the spoon. Yo, my aunt had a wooden spoon. Like, it was hilarious. The one day I was cooking in a kitchen and I'm looking for a spoon. And I see this wooden spoon with a face on it. Like she drew a face with a sad face with like teardrops on it, right? I'm like, what? Who drew on the spoon? And she's like, oh, that's Emily. And her kids came up, they're like, don't touch Emily, don't touch Emily. So she calls the wooden spoon Emily. Like she gave it a whole personality.
was
She'd
it
be
her
like,
beating spoon?
oh, you better behave yourself or Emily is going to make a fuss.
Amazing.
That's some white lady shit. Like, let me
That is some white lady
disassociate.
shit.
It's not me, it's Emily.
That's a good point. That is some white lady shit.
What up, Vicky?
I mean, it's clever to like, you know, if you want to hide from child services, you know.
Hello. Hey, do I
Hi.
sound okay? Can you guys hear me? I'm in a very weird setup here.
Are you in a quarantine hotel?
No, I'm in the green room of CG's.
Oh my god, I'm dead. Show us the whole venue.
Well, no, I need to figure out my set. I'm going up in like 2 minutes.
Oh shit, you have to do like a for real set.
For real set,
club.
yeah.
Are you going up in 2 minutes? Then go do your set and come back.
No. I'm the show here starts at 8, but I'm hosting. It's my show.
You are always hosting.
Oh wow! So
Oh my god, Vic's doing a Cinco de Mayo show.
Yeah.
She's like # #brown bitches. I'm out here.
I'm appropriating every culture, dude. I don't give a fuck. I
You know
take
what?
that shit too.
Fun fact about Cinco de Mayo is that where do you think which place celebrates Cinco de Mayo the most?
White people.
Yeah, of course.
LA. Los Angeles has more than 500,000 people that celebrate
Really?
Cinco de Mayo. It's
Oh,
not
well, that's a
even
better place than what I thought it was going to be, like Ohio. You know, at least there's like a lot
Idaho.
of people in
You
Yeah,
wanna
that's like
Southern California.
potato?
Yeah.
I have fun Cinco de Mayo knowledge as well.
Okay, Sono.
Go ahead.
So, the famous Battle of Puebla, in which the Mexicans defeated the French, yay. Guess what? The French come back and whoop their fucking tortilla eating asses the next day. And like, that's all we talk about is Cinco de Mayo. And it's like, yeah, fuck the French. It's like, yeah, but then y'all got fucked up by the French like the very next day.
Wait, Sonal, are you hosting this show or who's this
Yes,
one?
well, Carmen and I kind of co-host. Carmen, this is
Okay.
Vikram.
Hi,
Nice
Vic.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I
Have
think
you guys
Carmen,
never
I
met
think
before?
we did a show together. I feel like on Zoom.
Oh, we did?
I think so.
Online?
Yeah,
Which one?
When?
it was something. It wasn't the show that Sonal and I did at 8:00 in the morning, right? The Desi show. It wasn't that one.
With the guy who was like literally a cab driver.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it
Yeah.
at 8:00. That just is not me. I wouldn't have done it at 8:00.
Yeah.
I'm not a
No, you have standards. See, we did.
yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
morning person. Don't talk to me before 10:00. Like
My friend was roasting me. She's like, look at Sonal. She's lying down. I was like, you keep my name out of your mouth.
That's such a fun phrase. It's so aggressive. Keep my name out your fucking mouth. Who says that in real life? Like,
Who came up with that?
I don't know.
Should we
every
start?
girl fight in
Yeah,
a
start.
rom-com.
I got shit to do. Can you start, please?
This fucking Desi
Wow,
guy.
this guy is hosting his own show in Chicago. Comes onto our
Yep.
little Zoom show
Yep.
and
He's
gives
Unbelievable.
us orders.
Hey, why don't you come on
Wow.
video and say it to my face, Shrevey? Okay? Why don't you say it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, Shrevey, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Three, put your video on. Show him your angry auntie eyes.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
she's
on.
so cute. That's not scary. That's not intimidating.
I'm
No,
really
Sri, come
being
back, Sri. You're gorgeous.
I'm really being a stereotypical Indian guy. I'm like, I want controlling. I'm like, start it right now.
Well, we have to wait for our
Wow.
audience. There's John and Jeff. We got our Jeff John.
Anna.
Anna's here too. Oh shit, it's lit.
It's about to go down. You guys
Look at
just
this.
missed it. We had a cisgender man ordering us around.
Hey, you don't know if I'm cisgender.
What did you
Look
want
at this
on
haircut.
the
You don't know what
show?
I am.
Jeff, give me the gaydar. How many dicks has this guy sucked? 0.
Zero.
I am here for the cis man. I mean, or maybe I
Hey,
logged in a little too late. I don't
Ooh,
know. I'm
Jeff
missing
is
the good
flirting
stuff.
with you.
Jeff, keep talking, man. Put those AirPods in.
Yo, I know Vic was cisgender just by his profile pic on Facebook. He has that shoddy.com vibe. Like, got like a straight up Indian matchmaking suit on
Yeah,
and that slick back. You sort of got that poof now, right?
yeah, a little bit. I got a haircut today for the show. I'm like, Sonal has.
Yeah, so
Almost
no,
I get mad about his long hippie hair. Doesn't
yeah, Vic was like, oh, there's brown girls hosting this show. There's probably a shitload of brown girls. Let me close down my shoddy.com
Let me flex.
profile.
No,
Let me
Vic-
come on with my leather jacket so they know how daring I am. I might have a motorbike.
This is your host set, right? You guys want me to give you the light anytime, or you just?
Where did you get your H&M biker jacket?
First of all, this is from Munich. It's not from H&M. Okay, let's start there. I'm an internationally traveled comedian.
Where's Munich? Is that like on Michigan Ave? What are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
in Germany.
Vic, you need to update your earplugs, your earphone
I know.
game. Because no girl is gonna date you if you still not if you don't have AirPods.
Vic is already in a relationship. I'm already taken. Okay, relax.
I know
No.
those headphones though look ghetto as you look
Well,
like me. You look like you're doing an impression of me right
It's
now.
because I'm the wired in when you're in like a loud. This is perfect. I know it's usually so I'm using the headphones, but I'm talking through the mic. It's a whole thing.
Let's break down the tech a little bit further, please.
Yeah, this is
Ooh,
good
Michelle's
pre-show
here.
pre-show talk.
Michelle! Hi! Could be Munich H&M. Yeah,
Could be
Munich.
Munich H&M now.
Michelle, how are you?
I'm absolutely wonderful now that I see your beautiful face.
Oh.
Adorable.
Well, so Carmen and I don't have a game this week. Marty, what's up, Marty? If the kids are up, put them away. This is an adult. This is an adult.
You're about to
I
get
think
rude.
we just get up and do a little movement thing because the weather is changing, and this is sit down comedy. All right, great. This is going good.
I'm doing some satanic yoga poses.
All right, let's take a big deep breath into our hearts and root down, feel down into the center of the earth. Feel those roots.
Oh
go
my
through.
God, no.
And inhale bliss. And now exhale out your butt. That's called a fart.
Ah,
And we're going to breathe into our hearts and we're going to send that energy out, out, out to the ends of the universe.
it's going.
Wow, you sound like that meditation tape right
Help! Help us!
now. Sonal, you're missing out on coin right there. That's a meditation tape that should be #1 on the iTunes charts
Should we
right
Shark
now.
Tank? Should we Shark Tank this right now? All right, forget the meditation. Let's talk about selling the meditation. Okay, that felt good. That was my host set. Guys, are we ready for our first comedian? Because he has like other shows that he needs to do. And our audience
Apparently,
looks-
he's very important. Apparently.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, Feliz Cinco de Mayo to all the gringos who don't know shit about the Battle of Puebla.
More yoga. More yoga.
Vic, you're
More
doing
yoga.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
fine.
just quick. Let's just do some quick knees to our chest.
Oh, that's pretty flexible. I mean, you
And
want to
let-
take the leg behind the.
You should-
Oh gosh! Oh, okay.
Sonal, did you
I'm
fall
okay.
down?
I'm okay. Yeah, you should see me in situations requiring flexibility. I mean, it's been a while, but see, that I just censored myself because I know my best friend is here and she has children that may or may not be listening. So the rest of you can go ahead and say whatever you want because they're never going to meet you in real life. I, on the other hand, am their auntie, so I have to maintain an illusion of purity.
Oh.
And I think okay, that was good yoga. People feeling good. I hope you're levitating, feeling very spiritual. That's all it takes. About 30 seconds of meditation.
We didn't see Jeff move. I didn't see Jeff move.
Jeff,
I'm
do the
moving,
move.
Michelle.
I didn't
I'm
see-
moving. I'm stretching. Oh God, I pulled a muscle in my back with that one. That's not good. I don't even know how you're doing that, Sonal.
I just want to see if you guys are wearing socks. This is all a manipulation.
Oh, what's with the socks though?
Ew, John is
oh.
not. Ugh, yuck. It's disgusting.
Oh.
Put that foot away.
Even in the dark, that shit's terrifying, bro. Put that away. What the fuck is that? God, cover that up. This is a family-friendly show. Come on, John. You know better than that.
I do want to bring Vic up because I know he has important live human interactions
Thank you.
he needs to.
Yeah.
I love that you're doing a Cinco de Mayo show in the suburbs right now. He literally
How's
hired.
it going though? Is it a good show? Good people?
Well, I'm trying to get to the show, but you guys keep holding up the set, so we'll figure it out.
It's been Vic's time. Thank you so much.
It's fine. I know
guys,
that.
give it up for Vic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, good set, Vic. Good
Hey,
set.
let me do the spotlight. And now we give it up for Vic. Now we give
Man,
it up.
thank
for
you
Vic.
guys. Keep it going for your hosts, everybody. Let Sonal and Karim come in here. It's so funny. I was honestly, I thought I was gonna be the hottest guy here. Then I saw Jeff, and I was like, all right, dude. Well, I guess I'm just gonna log off. That Jeff looks fantastic. Look good, man. You look good. It's good to be here. I'm doing a Cinco de Mayo show. I don't know how that happened, but I bought Chipotle before the show, and I think that was the right call. I don't know if I should have done it or not, but someone named TJ Maxx just joined, and that's fucking me up a lot. That's TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is in the building. No, this is good. I was doing a show yesterday, and there was a porn star at the show, legit porn star, and I knew she was a porn star because she was showing everybody her videos. And I was like, this doesn't seem like a group activity. There's already a show going on, maybe wait till later. She kept trying to bond with me. She's like, there's a lot of similarities between comedians and porn stars. And I was like, I don't think that's true, right? But then I thought about it, and I was like, well, I guess both of our dads are disappointed in us. So I think there's that element. She's like, no, come on, you know what I meant. Well, I don't know my dad, but we both have to share something. And we both have to share our videos, is what she said. We have to share our videos. I was like, yeah, but nobody comes to mind. That's a different type of activity, right? I had so many questions, though. I got to interview her after the show, which is very exciting. The first question I asked her was, what's the best race to have sex with? I don't know why. I probably should have started that later, but I wanted to know. She said it's seasonal. She says in May, she's preferring Latin men. Right now is kind of what she's doing. I thought Thanksgiving she'd go Indian, but she said no. She said no. Yeah, I was hoping she'd do it. But it's interesting because she was talking about it from a perspective of, like, I was thinking, she would say Indian. I wanted her to say Indian just because I think we don't get enough recognition in porn, right? We got the Kama Sutra, but that's pretty much it. We're not big in the porn world, right? There's more Native American porn than Indian porn, and there's like 3 of them and 1 billion of us, all right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I just want to go on a Pornhub and see a video titled called like Sagar spills his sweet chutney, something like that. I don't know. It could be something. I don't know why I went with Sagar. I could have went with Shivani, but whatever. This is a non-binary show. It's fine. The next question I asked her was, what's the best penis size, like the ideal size? And she said 6 to 7 inches. And I was like, you should tell my girlfriend that because she disagrees. She does not think that's true. Does not think that's true. And I've conducted a poll. Get it? Poll, right? And I did tell my girlfriend that, and she goes, yeah, right. She's making it up. She's probably making that up. I'm like, really? What happened to believe all women? Okay, all dicks matter over here. Okay, we gotta give representation. Yeah, this is not the show to do this joke on, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The last question I asked the porn star was, "What's the best position, like sexually, right?" And she said, "Alone." And I was like, I have a lot of experience with that one. So turns out, yeah, comedians and porn stars do have a lot in common. So don't judge a book by how its pages are stuck together. Okay, don't do that. Good. Okay, the last tag worked. Anna rolled her eyes. She didn't like it. That's fair. At what age do you just loudly yell news headlines unsolicited? Because that's how old my mom is. It's her favorite thing to do. She'll just start in the morning. She's like, Ben Shapiro's wife thinks a WAP could be a yeast infection. I'll be eating cereal. Like, could we not right now? Maybe hold off on yeast infections while I got milk in front of me, you know? Also, Mom, I found that out about 3 hours ago on Twitter, okay? It's old news. Parents need to understand there will never be a breaking news item they find out about before us, right? You're old and slow, so just accept that part of your life is over.
Yep.
After my mom wiped her tears away, I think she got it. She won't be doing that again. I told her to go to her room, too. I'm just kidding. I would never talk back to my parents. I'm not white, okay? That is insane. Never do that. You never do that. Yeah, never. It's crazy to me that white people do that. They'll literally cuss out their parents like, shut the fuck up, Dad. Like, no. I'm 30 years old. This is how I talk back to my parents. I'm like, hey, Mom. Shh. I'm so sorry. I was clearing my throat. What was that? Nothing. Please resume beating me. Get back to it. We're having a good time over here. That's how you talk back as an immigrant. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
You bottle it up. Then you wait till you have your own family so you can take it out on them. And that's the immigrant cycle, man. That's why we're all so angry all the time. People often wonder, like, what drives immigrants, like why we work so hard. It's hate, okay? It's years of pent up. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. I did mention I'm in a relationship. I'm in an interesting spot. I've been with my girlfriend for 5 years, but recently she got this job where she travels. So I haven't seen her in a while. So it feels like I've been furloughed because I get zero benefits, but my resume still shows me working there. And I keep having to convince people we're still together. I'm like, guys, I'm not looking for other jobs right now. This is the best job I've ever had. It's the first job I'm not embarrassed to tell people I do. Because you guys know there's some jobs you take and you're like, I can't believe I'm still working here. I should switch this job to nights only because I don't want anybody to know I do this. Then there's those people who work the same job for like 30 years. How would you even know when to be done? Or, God, this guy just walked in. I'm doing something here, Luis. Okay? Back up. Yeah, sit down. You're good. This is
What
Luis,
up,
by the way.
Luis?
God, there I was in the middle of this great analogy and you fucked it up. That's fine. We're going to end with something. We're going to end with one joke. Let's see. I got to end with something
Asking
good,
you questions? Tell him to shut up.
Yeah. So I just got this new job, and don't clap. I'm 30. I should have had one, right? And they added me to the diversity council at work. I didn't ask. They just put me on. Kind of presumptuous, right? I wanted to be like, y'all know I'm racist, right? Like, have you seen my comedy? I'm partially why this council exists. Like, I'm the problem, you know? but I look like the solution. So what I've started doing is being a little racist at these meetings just to see how far I can push it. I'm in there like, guys, what are we going to do about Akash? These Indian people, they are the worst. Then everyone's like, wait, isn't he Indian? It's like, no, he's obviously Mexican. Why else would he say that? Well, we can't ask him. You know, we should know. This is the diversity council. We need to know about this stuff, you know? It's good. It's a fun job. I think I'm going to last there a couple more weeks. It'll be good. Okay. That wasn't the hot ender I wanted to go off on, but I'll do it on this, Sonal, and then I'm going to leave. I was at Walgreens with a friend of mine, and he was buying Plan B, which he didn't tell me that was a purchase beforehand. I was like, you should tell people about that. And I was like, why did you ask me to come with you? He goes, oh, I wanted them to think we're together. I was like, how does that help the perception, you know? In fact, that invites more questions, right? Now they're going to think we ran a train on somebody. This is not a good look. But whatever, we're already there, right? So the cashier says to him, do you want to sign in for rewards? I was like, this is eligible? Feels more like a mistake than a reward, right? And then she's like, yeah, 2,000 points. So I looked at him. I was like, dude, you got to make more mistakes. A few more of these, you can buy some condoms, change your whole life, you know? And not have to come here again. All right, guys, my name is Vic Pandey. Thank you guys so much for putting up with me. I appreciate it. Keep it going for Sonal and Carmen, everybody. They're amazing. I will see you guys on the other side. Take care. Good night.
Yes. Get out of here. Go do your live humans. You are contractually completed.
Thank you.
I thought he was gonna do like a dramatic ending, like that. You guys keep it going for Vic Bardia. Oh my days, yeah, not a lot of good Indian porn. He was talking about porn. I don't know if anyone knows this. I was running a kids show called the Auntie Sonal Show, and if you Google Indian names with the word auntie in front of it, you will find some really bad porn.
TJ's laughing. I feel like TJ, tell us the story.
No,
TJ.
auntie. What?
Which auntie were you trying to find online?
Which auntie were you looking for, TJ? Did you look up Auntie Manisha? Manisha's a slutty name. There were a lot of Auntie Manishas.
I feel like Auntie Kajal. I feel like Kajal is like that alluring type name, you know?
Go ahead, TJ. Is his sound fucked up again? I mean, should I drop a link in? Like, y'all need to see this Auntie Sonal porn. Let me save you the effort. It's very anticlimactic. Like, I don't think anyone climaxed. It is upsetting, this porn. It's like, what are you guys thinking when you're watching porn? I'm like, are they being paid? I hope they got a good contract. I'm like, is this SAG? Is this SAG porn?
I can't watch non-white people do porn. Sorry for all the white people on this call, because when I watch it, I'm like, what are your mothers saying about this? Like, I can only watch porn if it's white on white. You know, it has to be two white people. I'll be like, I don't think their parents are gonna say anything. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I'm sure her mom like drove her to.
Yeah, her mom probably drove her, got her the
gig.
booking, was very encouraging. Like, if it was a brown parent or like any other parent, they were like, disown, shame.
Shame. And if Anna's going to her porn gig, it's like, how'd you get here? It's like, my mom gave me a ride. Oh man!
I want my mom to get to the point where she is talking about me with her friends, and she's like, "And Anna's doing sex work, and I'm really proud of her."
Oh shit!
Like, that's my fantasy.
I just want my mom to give me a ride sometimes. She won't do it. She's like, you're grown. You're grown.
Okay, y'all, you ready for some more show?
Yeah.
Okay, our next comedian, truly, I feel like we can just spotlight her and she doesn't even need to say anything because there is so much drip in this screen. We have blue hair. We have plant life. We have so extra. There's a little pink light. Look at her.
There's a lot happening. There's also a half-eaten slice of pepperoni pizza. There's also a vibrator hanging around somewhere.
There's also guys, keep it going right now for Nicole Beating!
Yeah.
The next 8 minutes, I'm just gonna name shit in my room. No, I'm kidding. Hi, everybody. I'm drinking tequila out of a mug today in honor of the sale they had at the liquor store. And I just my good friends on TikTok told me that Cinco de Mayo is not a real holiday, and my brown friends say go. So I just drink tequila and tacos, and I leave Mexican people alone. You can do it too. Okay. No one says like you can just eat the tacos and drink the tequila without being racist. Okay, we don't have to get into it. So let's talk about how I was late for this meeting and I have not left this room all day today. Like, I was literally sitting here and I was like, did I get a Zoom link? So this is not the first time I was like, I feel like I might lose my job because I'm constantly late to Zoom meetings. Is this anybody else? Is this happening? It's hard as shit to explain to a coworker. Earlier today, I'm huffing and puffing because I realized I'm late for a meeting. I go to my laptop, I swing it open. I'm like, oh my God, Matt, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for being late. And he's like shocked. He's appalled. And I'm like, I'm a few minutes late. What is the big deal? And he says, Nicole, I don't mean to offend you, but I can see down your front parts. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is a front part? And I don't know. Apparently, my laptop was angled directly down my blouse. When I say blouse, I mean sports bra. And I was mortified. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, Matt, I'm so sorry. But you do need to send me at least $40 on Venmo. I am a professional entertainer. This meeting has nothing to do with the fact that you have seen my titties. So at least add so extra on Venmo. Some of y'all showing y'all bits on the internet and not getting any money. So I would just encourage you to like in a rough panorama. I'm gonna try something new. This is a weird thing that I'm experiencing. I just had my first few run of like in-person shows, which has been really cool. But everyone has just like stopped wearing their mask because they're vaccinated. And I showed up in a face shield. Like that's the equivalent of going to like what you think is a costume party and it's black tie. Everybody was looking at me like, this bitch. And I was like, but we're all still in the middle of a pandemic, right? Like, okay, so I'm like, okay, so is this how it was during the Spanish flu? Like, is this how it was during the bubonic plague, where like motherfuckers was judging you for being overly cautious? I'm like, is that a thing? Like, oh wow, look at Nicole, like, I don't want to die, but I'm not a fucking nerd. I'm like, all right, that's not. I just want to play in clubs. I don't really want to. And I do believe that only ugly people are demanding to not wear their masks. That's not directed at male white comedians, but y'all were the only ones not wearing them last night. I'm gonna just say that. No one was up. They were the only ones. I was like, bitch, didn't nobody pull up to see your face? Look at me and look at you. You see what I'm saying? Like, has anyone stopped you in the street and told you that you were beautiful? No, of course, Brad, they did not. Keep the fucking mask on. Nobody needs it. This is a very loose set. So is anyone in a long distance or like online dating, like type of relationship? Anyone online dating? Everyone single or just furiously masturbating like me? Okay, cool. Just like I think this is the 2020 where everybody was like, you know what, people, not for me. I decided the same thing about my boyfriend. I was like, what are we doing? He's still my boyfriend, but here's the thing. We are dating online, and by that I mean he lives in Bushwick and I'm in Philadelphia. So the only time we see each other is online. And about 3 weeks into the pandemic, I was like, oh my God, I think I know this man completely. Like, I don't understand how my grandparents did this for 56 years. Like, what are you? I'm pretty sure I know everything. I know what type of fucking toast he like. You know what I mean? I know what he's watching tonight. I don't need to know anything else. I just moved into a new neighborhood, which is really exciting. Clap for me, please. Moving in a pandemic was super hard. And I was so excited because I'd never lived in a nice house. And some of y'all don't get that. But like, if you've ever swooned over hardwood floors, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to live. I've never lived in a place where like I didn't accidentally make the whole circuit board flip off. I don't know. When you got to tell people like, don't do the microwave and the fucking iron at the same time. It's all very, so I was so excited about this house. We've got outdoor space. Like, it's a gorgeous home as seen by my green coming from the ceilings. But instead of moving on up, I kind of moved on over. Like, it's just a nice house in a shitty neighborhood. It's the same. I was like, oh no, I spent so much money. Like, I don't know if you can hear right now, but this is such a bad neighborhood that they don't have security systems. They have pit bulls. Like,
wow.
None of them are rescue. These bitches are homegrown. Like, I don't know who is raising these pit bulls, but they. It's so bad of a neighborhood that about 8 to a dozen grown-ass men have taken up residence on my front porch. And they are trapping. Y'all know what trapping is? That's selling drugs. They are selling drugs. Jeff said, oh, okay, now you about to don't go on. Do not go on Urban Dictionary talking about Jeff Rice is currently trapping. Don't do it. Don't do it. They've taken up residence. on my front porch every single morning, like 11 a.m. They're out there playing music, doing TikToks, selling drugs, all this stuff. And it's like, y'all, do I really have to be a guidance counselor for a 37-year-old man? Like, is that what we're doing every time I step out the door? I'm like, I'm going to work. You can too. Like, I got to the point where I'm just like using my front windows as a bulletin board. I'm like, Arby's is hiring, UPS is hiring. Y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. And you know what? If you want to keep selling drugs, I believe in you. Just like y'all can afford a porch. All 12 of you can afford a porch. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know it'll be the jankiest WeWork the world has ever seen, but y'all can fucking do it. I believe in you, but I didn't think about any of that when I got the house. I was just like, ooh, I can have a garden. Like, I was just so excited. I was talking to my roommate and I was like, oh, she said, well, remember everything that happened last summer? If you're not familiar with West Philly's 52nd and Market, you've seen us on CNN. We were the ones in Philadelphia liberating all the Adidas and Nikes out of storefronts, that very peaceful protest that happened in June. Yeah, I live 2 blocks from there. I do. I was no joke. And my roommate was like, well, what do you think? I just didn't think about it at all. I told her I didn't think about it. And I was like, maybe things will change by next summer. And she was like, do you think racism will end by next summer? And I was like, damn, you're right. 500 years. Maybe this is the summer. Hey, y'all. I've had such a good time. Thank you so much for having me. Give me the light. I think I got the light. So I'm going to go. Follow me on Instagram, please.
Bye. Yo, that's it was mad relatable. I have the same issue here, Nicole. I have people like they smoking the drugs. They are doing drugs on in front of my apartment door. Like they blowing it in, and they drinking. Like it's Monday, 10 o'clock on Monday. Why are you drinking?
You used to think that you were a carefree person, right? But you're like, bitch, I pay rent. Every square inch of this hole is mine. Like the front porch, the back porch, every part of it.
The worst part is I see the guys pull up with like Mercedes, BMWs to my, and I'm like, how are you affording
Where
this?
Do you eat? Why do you want to eat standing out of styrofoam platters? Talk to me about it. I want to figure out what's going on.
What is happening, my guy?
Where are you bathing? Where are you washing your balls? I'm really concerned. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to get involved.
I have a guy. There's one of the guys that every time he fights with his girlfriend, I think he's always outside my door having an argument with another girlfriend. I found out that she lied to him and said that she broke her phone.
Okay.
Only for him to lend his other phone, and then she logged into his social media and found out about his other girl that he was trying to wife up.
There's no way I wouldn't be in the middle of that drama, just mediating. Like, girl, leave him. He's terrible. Tisha's on the way. Like, there's no way I wouldn't.
Right? I was like telling my dog, like, shh. Because he was just barking.
I tell girls to break up with their boyfriend every day. Just tell them, just get in it. Have you ever seen 227? Be that old lady who be on the front porch, just outside the window.
Listen, though, God has guided these men to your porches.
Yes. The women. He guided the women. Set them free. Tell her, like, go, girl, run.
Yes.
And I gotta say,
that was Nicole Phoenix.
Nicole with the plants coming out of the ceiling is very ooh la la. It's very like, where is she? Wow, guys, keep going for Nicole.
Thank you, guys.
Trapping. I was like, is that a dance? I think this is a dance. Me and Jeff were like, we love trap.
Who doesn't like a little trap? I mean, I don't know. She's right, though. I would go posting that shit. Like,
I'm
just trapping the night.
Trap joke. What do you wear to a trap concert?
What's the best thing to do?
Did we both have the same?
Say the punchline again.
A skirt?
That's
all
good.
All right. We'll work on the delivery.
Jay was like, say that in English. Can you say that?
Oh my God. You guys, you don't even know. We brought your next comedian is She has flown in internationally to do this Zoom call for us. Because I've been doing all this live annoying shit. Now I finally get to be here and fully present with the show, and I'm really excited to bring on our next comic. She's got vibes. Go ahead, drum roll. Where you at? And she's gonna get us real high with all that laughter tonight. Let's make some noise for Carmen Naidu.
I'm gonna try some new stuff on you guys today because I know you guys are my family. I'm gonna try some new stuff. Nicole just reminded me of this guy I dated some time back. I found out he was cheating on me with 5 different women. This was in New York when I first moved here. 5 different women, Nicole. Yeah, 5. 5 different. Don't ask me how. Okay, listen, I hacked into his. I'm an investigator. Call me Nancy Drew. Call me Magnum PI. I got into the cell phone. I found out the 5 different women. I took the screenshots. You know what I'm saying? I sent it to myself. I calmly turned over to him, woke him up, and calmly said to him, please go. It's time to go.
Please go.
He was mad at me because I told him to go. He was mad at me because his reasoning was, in New York City, it's 6 women to 1 man. So technically he's not cheating. And I was like, you know what? I understand. You kind of making sense there. 6, if it was 7, then I should have been mad, right? But 6 to 1, yeah, that's not really cheating, right? 6 to 1, wow. People be coming out like statisticians, mathematics. They're bringing maths in and backing it up with like some census stuff. I was watching Catfish today, and I was like, how are people still getting catfished in 2021? During the panoramic, during the whole pandemic, you are still getting catfished. You don't know how Facebook works. You don't know how Google works. You are still getting catfish. Yes, I was watching the show Catfish, Sono. And so this one guy thought he got catfished by a Thai woman, and he was like super thirsty. But he reminded me of myself. Like there was a point when when a woman gets closer to 30, like everyone knows that one girl that's super thirsty. All these single guys know that one girl, like she's just thirsty. Like she said hello to you. She just said hello to you at the coffee store. She already planned the wedding. She's sending invites to your family. She's having dinner with your mom. I was that girl. I used to be so thirsty. I'll go on one date with a guy. I'm like, yo, meet my family. This is my family. Michelle met all my one date guys. Michelle met all the guys. I meet one guy, I'll be like, this is the one. This is the one. I promise. He's the one. I promise. And the worst thing about it was the guy will ghost me, right? And I'm like, I'm good. I'm a thirsty bitch. You don't know me. I whip up my Ouija board. I'm holding a seance with my sisters. I'm going to connect you through the other world. I'm coming through with some other realm shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need technology to connect with you, my guy. Like, hello? I'm going to call upon my ancestors to get the message to you. You know what I mean? Come in your dreams. So, a true story happened last week. I was going to a set. And I was walking through, I live in a Jewish neighborhood. So for those of you who don't know what Hasidic Jewish people are, they're like Orthodox Jewish people. And that's the type of neighborhood I live in. So I was walking through last week and I saw the Jewish people had like this pyre of fire. It was like a whole pot, like a huge fire just on the sidewalk, right? And everyone was just like all the non-Jewish people walking past and stopping and staring at this fire as they run around the fire, right? So me being a South African, was super inquisitive. That's just my South African culture. Like, we just want to chat. We want to know when, how, where, why, what's happening. Tell us, like, it has nothing to do with me, but I want to know these things. Like, as a South African, that's just how we are. Yeah, South African Inquisition. That's exactly what we are. Like, Like I remember going to an international get together. I met a Brazilian girl. I was asking her like, "Where you from?" And then a friend came up to me and said, like, "Are you Ice? Why are you asking her where she's from? Why are you trying to find out where she's from?" So like, I want to know everything. I just want to know. I'm not going to do anything with that information. I might put it in a docket in my file, you know? So then I realized, like, as I was standing there, I was asking the people around me, and I realized you can't get unsolicited knowledge from strangers. That's one thing you can't do in New York, is get unsolicited knowledge from strangers. I'll tell you why. This New Yorker, first of all, he called the cops on the Jewish people, right? And I was like, oh, wow, you brave. Like, they own New York. You call the cops on Jewish people? They your landlord. Like, you literally call the cops on them, you know? And he was like, yo, you know, I'm like, why do they have chickens? Like, why are they circling this fire? And he was like, basically, it's like this holiday, Yom Kippur, and they're putting their sins in the chicken. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, they're putting their sins in the chicken. And that's not even the crazy part, son. They take those chickens, send it to a Piggly Wiggly's down south, sell those chickens to us, and get a tax rebate on them. I was like, what? That's pretty,
amazing.
Like, that's really well thought of. I was like, wow, that's really smart. A tax rebate? I was like, so you're saying that if I go to a Piggly Wiggly's, I'm going to have sinful chicken? Like, basically, I mean, he's like, yeah, don't buy the chicken from Piggly Wiggly's because you're going to have sinful chicken. And so I Googled it, right? I Googled the whole Yom Kippur thing, and he's right. He was partially right. They do put their sins in the chicken, right? But what I was disappointed was that, yeah, you don't get a tax rebate. Because I was thinking of doing the same thing. I was like, maybe I should put my sins in some chicken, you know, get that bad karma away. But yeah, you don't, the tax rebate thing was a lie. So if you were wondering if you were going to do that, you don't get a tax rebate. That's not going to happen, you know. But if you want to put your sins, you can put your sins, you know. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Don't get unsolicited knowledge from innocent bystanders. They don't know. No tax rebate. Anyway, guys, that's my set. I'm Carmenite. Thanks.
Yeah.
I was looking at Anna and John, John is our resident Hasidic Jew, which is not a thing that he actually is. It's just a lie. He used to tell women in college to get them to make out with him, and it was very effective. We're college friends.
Why?
I never did that.
I literally heard you at the bar in 2003 telling women that you were Jewish, or you weren't disagreeing with them when they asked if you were Jewish. Okay, I will die on this hill. I will die.
I would like to see that.
Anna, is this thing true? Can we get sinful chicken?
From what you were describing with the fires and the people jumping over them, that sounded like the Persian holiday. There's like a Persian New Year where they have a fire and everybody jumps over it for good luck.
Look at Anna. She's like, don't put that on us. It's the Persians.
Anna, I don't know. I saw, you know, I was just curious. You know, I saw the chickens. I saw them walking around this like pyre of fire, you know, so.
Fire of fire. It rhymes.
But, you know, Hasidic Jewish people are different from the rest of us.
Yeah.
They have curls.
Great hair, great pubes. Guys, give it up for Carmen Naidu.
Guys, we're gonna go on with more show. I'm gonna bring up a friend of mine. He's originally from New York. He's now based in LA. He has a comedy album entitled "What Happened to Nick Alexander" to be released sometime this year. And guys, as he's doing the show, his wife, the baby was supposed to be born today.
My partner.
Yeah. Okay, his partner. The baby was supposed to be born today.
Damn.
So he might run out He might run out. The baby might come today. We don't know. It was due today. Anyway, put your hands together for Nick Alexander.
Thank you guys, Carmen. Look, I just got to make sure the narrative is, straight. That's a big title, so I can't handle that responsibility. But yeah, I got a baby due any minute now.
Congratulations.
If the water breaks, I told Carmen I'm still gonna finish my set. She just gonna have to wait before we get in the car and drive off to the hospital because I gotta do jokes, goddamn it, because I'll be losing it up here. Pregnancy has been a rough journey.
For you?
Well, yes, for me. And I'll break it down why, because it's hard on guys too. I put on a lot of weight because I got to eat everything she eat, and I be looking at her sometimes like, you just want me to get unattractive so nobody else will fuck me, don't you? That's what you want. That's what you want. Right? So I just lose all this, because I'm an 8 with clothes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm an 8 with clothes on. I ain't got the body, but put me in a decent suit and whatever. You can't tell that I don't really work out. I'm like slim regular. You know what I'm saying? One of my worst fears is to actually get in great shape and put on muscles, because then I would be just so conceited, like I'd be hard to deal with. So I keep myself humble for y'all, ladies. That's what I do. So that's why I don't work out. That's my logic. Also, because I feel like when you put on like that 20 pounds of muscle and get yoked and do all that working out shit, you're gonna get to a point where you feel lazy, and that muscle turns into fat, and then you just look horrible. And then you have people, when you post on your Facebook, everybody just gonna be like, "Oh man, I remember when Nick used to be slim and he used to be all right," and then he just, I don't want that to be me. Those are my worst fears. But the pregnancy was tough because, not to make it all dark and shit, I went through something very traumatic. One of my best friends in comedy, who out here in LA, he committed suicide, right? So, and this happened about a week after I found out that me and my girl were expecting a child. So like losing somebody that was close to you while trying to keep your shit together and, get ready for fatherhood, it's a tough journey, and at points I a little bit got suicidal too. I think sometimes, comedy life, it could be very dark and you just start to have shit that haunts you. But when I finally got my mind back, I realized some of the dumb shit that you kind of go through when you want to take yourself out. Like, it's kind of like, you ever have anybody, and this is weird, anybody ever have somebody commit suicide that left like a note behind for people to read? Like, I remember one time I was trying to type my email, like, this is what I want people to know before I go. And like, I realized I have no fucking assets to leave anybody. It's like I got like $300 in my account from the pandemic assistance. I got a PS5. I ain't got shit to leave behind. It's like, yeah, you can give my cousin the PS4.
Not many people.
Have no fucking assets if I take myself out. So this is lame. I gotta keep going. I gotta make myself more viable before I do something crazy. It wasn't easy for my girl to kind of handle me because I had a little bit of a breakdown. I had to stay in a psych hold for a couple of days to kind of just get rest and get my mind right, because I wasn't sleeping. I was pretty much going like 2-3 hours a day for like 3 weeks. So it took a lot out of me. And, one of the ways we try to get out of stuff, especially with me, I always use humor. Like most of the comics here, humor is like a defense mechanism. And the way I try to make uncomfortable situations a little less uncomfortable is by joking. And it doesn't go really good. It doesn't go good with my girl. She's not with the jokes when it comes to dark shit. So like, I was telling her, look, I just need some time to myself. I'm going to go on a drive right now. And she was like, all right, but I can't let you leave by yourself. And I'm like, what's the problem? Like, I'm fine. It's been like a couple months. What's the issue? She's like, well, you talked about driving over a cliff and, that's what you said. So I don't know what you might do if you leave. And I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I said I felt like jumping off of a bridge. That's very, very different. Because, I leave you the car, baby, if anything happens to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. My Honda Civic is your Honda Civic. She wasn't with it, guys. She wasn't with it. My girl's dope. We're going on like 3 years and a couple of months. I kind of knew when I wanted to take it a little bit serious with her because of how much she brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I was a dude in New York. I grew up in New York. I always took the train, took the bus, so I never really drove like that. And I didn't get a car till I moved out to LA. And one of our first dates, like we had like the windows down. We were parked somewhere, and we heard like some sound. And I'm like, what? She's like, you hear that sound? I'm like, no, what's that sound? And she's like, we need to check your car. And then my tires was losing air. And she was like, did you realize that was happening? I'm like, nah. And she's like, do you know how to change a tire? I was like, nah. And then she actually changed my tire, guys. And I was in the car looking just like, oh my God, she really liked me. I can't let her go. She know how to change a tire. You know what I'm saying? My girl helped me how to become a man. You know, she showed me how to do it after like 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? She was my girlfriend and my father. She's taught me so much. I've come into my own, y'all. I've come into my own. Yeah, man, I miss New York a lot though. My family's back in New York. My family's from Haiti. I'm of Haitian descent. I'm very proud to be Haitian. Only thing I don't like is when oh, okay, we got another Haitian in there. My cousin. What's up?
Trini.
Trini. Oh, Trini. Don't talk to me like that. That's how Trini be talking. They stretch the word out.
We sing.
But no, but the thing is, what happens when I tell people I'm Haitian, I always get like weird responses because I don't look like a typical quote unquote Haitian. You know, I guess because my skin look like I've been eating. I lotion up and whatnot. You know, I ain't got crusty. My eyes is white. You know what I mean? My hair is somewhat like it's just I look different from what people see on TV or whatever. Like when they show Haiti struggling on CNN.
Oh my God.
It's real. I get ignorant shit all the time. You know, sometimes even white people will baffle me with their response. Like one time after my set, a couple asked me, "It's like, wow, you know that when you said in your set you were Haitian, we just didn't believe you. Like, I'm sorry, Tiger Woods. Like, what kind of Haitian are you?" I'm like, "What the fuck you mean? What kind of Haitian am I? There's only one kind." One time, this black chick, she was talking to me after a gig, and she was like, "So you really Haitian? Like Wyclef Earthquake Haitian?" I'm like, "What the fuck is that supposed to mean?" How you gonna just associate me with tragedy like that? That's how we gonna start a conversation? Like, damn, that's messed up. You know, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean the earthquake comments. I apologize." And I'm like, "No, why are you comparing me to Wyclef? Like, he's ugly as hell. Get a better looking Haitian. You can't upgrade me. I can't get like a Drake Haitian. You know what I'm saying? Like, just some sex symbol or something like that, ladies. Did y'all know that the black side of Drake was Haitian? I just taught y'all some good shit. Y'all like, I had no idea. And here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. He's not Haitian, but if he was, that's a good example to have. Fucking better than Wyclef. Like Wyclef is talented. We very proud. He's a legend. But let's keep it real, ladies. Y'all never had a Fuji poster on the wall playing with yourself to his song. Like y'all wasn't doing that. Yeah, man. My grandmother, she's a lot to deal with. She's the most non-wasteful person I've ever met. She gets mad if you throw out like toothpaste too premature. Like one time she taught me throwing out like a Crest bottle, and she was like, because she has a really thick accent, she's like, "Nicola, what are you doing, Nicola? Why are you throwing my toothpaste away?" And I'm like, "Grandma, there's no more Crest. Like I've been breaking my fucking thumbs trying to squeeze the toothpaste out. Like ain't no more Crest left." And she's like, "See, this is what happened when you were in America too long. You don't want to use your buen, Nicola. You don't want to use your buen. Because you have to take the middle, Nicola. Go to the middle, then cut in half. And then you dig inside, Nicola. That's 8 washes." Stupid motherfucker. I just taught y'all how to save some toothpaste. So life lessons, we giving life lessons out here on the Gimme the Light comedy show. How much time do I have left? I want to make sure I'm not going long. Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so my family is most of my family on my dad's side is in Haiti, and I have a cool relationship with my dad. We're better now, but we're always a work in progress. Like I have siblings that the range in our age is crazy because this motherfucker decided to pop more kids out after 50. So I have a 25-year-old sister. Different mom, and I got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, 6-year-old sister and a 4-year-old brother, right? And he's trying to have me like be in contact with them and keep up with them, but I'm not really a baby person. I don't like kids in general. Like I don't think that babies are cute. I don't think y'all babies are funny. Everybody thinks their baby's the smartest and funniest baby out there. I'm like, this motherfucker shits on himself and pisses in your face. How is that entertaining? That was what's great about that. Baby. I know, but how I feel is how I feel.
Wow.
You know, she's about to destroy my girl's coochie. I have resentment. I have entitled.
God.
Your feelings are valid.
Thank you. I just want to be understood. So my dad will be trying to like call us on WhatsApp because my international people, y'all know when you got your family from overseas, you got to communicate on WhatsApp. And like my dad be trying to like hype up the conversation like they really want to talk to me, but they don't even speak no fucking English, right? And he'd be like, "Hey Nick, guess who wants to say hi?" And I'm like, "Hello." And like my siblings are like, "All right, Nicola," because they can't say my name yet. "Hi, Nicola." I'm like, "Oh, hi, Brian. How are you?" "Hi, how was daycare?" "Yeah." I'm like, "Can you have these motherfuckers call me when they ate, please? When they can put the sentence together." This is ridiculous. Before I say goodbye, I just wanted to say thank you to Sanal. Pleasure meeting you virtually for the first time. You're great. Love your energy. And Carmen, man, I remember I met you at Caroline's, right? We met at Caroline's. I saw
New
you
York Comedy Festival.
at the festival, and Carmen, she had a great set that night. Carmen really, really stood out to me, and I really was just like compelled to talk to you and just get to know you because your perspective was so funny. Even when you was just working out, I was just like, man, your shit is like so different. So keep doing what you're doing. My South African sister and everybody, thank you guys for supporting the show.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Flowers, flowers, flowers,
Thank
flowers.
you.
I love that. Nick, I totally hear that shit. I mean, people be like, what kind of Indian are you? What are you, like, Cherokee? I'm like,
Yeah.
hell no.
I thought you was like an anti-Indian.
Right.
Those are Pakistanis, TJ Maxx.
Oh,
Yeah. It's our job to make sure we keep bringing our subculture of the cultures up.
So I can't wait to meet your child in 18 years and be like, your daddy on a Zoom show complained about you.
Zoom before your time. Before your time.
Before your time. Back in the pandemonium. Yeah.
I want to be on more Zoom shows with Nicole too. I love Nicole just like,
I'm an active listener.
You live in New York, so now? Are you in New York?
I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago.
Okay.
We're neighboring. Carmen's coming, you guys, in June, and then we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this on the road, and y'all are welcome. I mean, this shit is. Katie, you got your ear thingies ready? Your ears? Oh, never mind, they're lost. Okay, I'm done stalling.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm like literally on the street here. How are you guys?
Oh my God, she's foreign white. That's why she's allowed to be booked on.
Yeah, well, I wish I was smart foreign. I'm like, I had a show and they started like an hour late, so that's what I'm doing on the street. And then I had earphones, but they're broken. So if you hear the city street, the noise. That's funny that you said I'm like foreign white because my ex-boyfriend's black, and when he introduced me to his friends, he'd be like, "She's not white, she's Irish." Like,
that's better.
That's
better.
Wow, so you can know each other. Your ex is Irish. Maybe you guys know each other.
Oh, right. So I got corked, Katie. It's very funny. Get it? My ex-boyfriend.
I don't get it. I can't hear anything.
My ex-boyfriend's from Cork, so I got corked.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That means you have HPV.
I like yelling my Irish.
My people are the spreaders of it because we don't use condoms. It's awful.
I might have HPV. At least he wasn't uncircumcised,
we think we don't have STDs in Ireland because we don't get checked. So, and then you come over here and it's like, what? We all have HPV. Oh no! I feel like men should pay for our dinners because they give us HPV. And then it doesn't affect them. It kills us. So you guys can pay for our lasagnas. Don't be cheap.
Guys, this is just the banter. We haven't even gotten to our proper set yet. This is just the intro. Katie, we are so excited to have you. Right, so grand job. Here we are. Off you go. And right now, let's make some noise for Katie Boyle.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I hit this.
No, you're good.
If my phone just gets like this, it means I've been robbed. So, call somebody. That happened to me before. It was robbed out of my hands. So I'm like traumatized. God. I've lived in. Are you guys in America? No.
Yeah.
I've lived in America for 6 years, and when I first moved over, I went to to order a coffee at a coffee shop, and the barista asked me where I was from, and I said Ireland. She goes, "Wow, your English is so good." So, thanks. It's like I'm very smart. In her defense,
what the fuck?
Well, in her defense, is she dumb or is my English just so bad that she went, that could be your first language? But no, she's dumb. Because when she is, because when she gave me the coffee, she goes, "Don't you English people love tea?" And I'm like, we've covered this. We've covered this.
Oh.
And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm from Ireland. It's not, you know, I'm not English." And she was like, "Oh, I meant you people from the UK." Like, I'm from the Republic. Ireland is actually not a part of the UK. And she goes, "Oh my God, when did that happen?" And then she took out her phone and Googled all this because to her, me being Irish, not a fucking reliable resource. I don't mind England. There was a lot of like anti-Irish stuff up to maybe like 20 years ago, but now it seems to be okay. Except for they call Guinness whores drinks, and I'm like, that's not nice. But this is just a nice drink, okay? We're like, I don't mind England so much. Like, I really love their TV shows more than American ones. I think they're way more realistic because the actors are ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a good joke. You guys are
What's ugly? What's ugly?
Ugly, like unattractive.
Oh,
Ugly, not Oakley,
no.
not for
Can someone
sunglasses. You were thinking you were thinking Oakley.
I was like, oh.
You like the glasses?
We need subtitles. Somebody subtitle me.
Somebody subtitle her.
That's what I date a lot here in New York City, but just because I need citizenship. And it's hard when because in New York City as a woman, your standards are already really low because there's way more women to men. So then if you're dating for citizenship, your standards are even lower. Like last year I dated a DJ. That's how much I want to fucking stay in this country. They should have given me the green card after that and been like, this bitch has done her service. I have to say one good thing about him though, because I am going to shit on him for a good bit. But one good thing about him is, you know, because you got to be like fair enough, but he would pay for my food, and I liked that, and I think that should be more of a thing. Our first date though, I wanted to seem like a chill American girl because I know it's like more of an Irish thing where we expect the dinners, and so I put down my card, but in my head I was like, please don't fucking take it, please don't take it. And he looked at me and he was like, you don't have to pay for this. This is on me. And I was like, oh, thank God, because this card is a fake. The reason why I'll shit on him is just because of this. See, in Ireland, when you're dating, there's not really anybody else. So when you date someone, you're just kind of together. The men are so happy to have like a vagina that it's just lock you down. So I've never had this sort of thing in America where there's all these layers. Like he asked me to be exclusive. He wanted to see me 4 or 5 times a week. He wanted to talk about all of his childhood traumas, which men were just not qualified to deal with. And then after 3 months, after I'm meeting my friends and family and everything, my cousins, he goes, I just want to let you know the last thing I want is a relationship. I was like, what? Then fucking pay me. I didn't know I was interning as girlfriend. So afraid people are going to walk up and be like, why is this girl shouting in her phone? You're like that poor person on FaceTime. I asked him, I was like, why would you be exclusive with someone but not call it a relationship? And he was like, he said that thing, you know, I don't like labels and all that crap. And I was like, why? And he was like, because I'm afraid I'll hurt you. And I think all of the women in this Zoom have heard that sentence before. Man, you're hacked. Just think of something new. Just think of something new. Just be honest and be like, I don't like you that much. But I was like, why? It's also really embarrassing when men say, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt you. Because for me, I'm a 30-year-old woman and I haven't spoken to my own mother in 13 years. So I'm like, hurt me. I'd like to see you try. No, thank you. Would you guys like to buy some perfume? He said $10. Very nice. Do you see how much I committed to that bit as that was happening? I did end it with him and he sent me a present afterwards a week later. My friend said that was really nice. I was like, I think what would have been nice was giving me a present when we were together. Well, you know. And the present he sent me, you guys can decide if it's nice or weird, but you know that Chinese cat, you know, the one with the wavy hand, was it nice that he sent me that, or was he like, bye bitch?
Oh, the cat.
When I ended it with him, I decided to go on a date with an Irishman because I've been here 6 years and I've never gone on a date with an Irishman here because I just don't like my people. And but it was the nicest thing because it was the first time in 6 years where a guy didn't mimic my accent to my face. I go on dates here and I'd be like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. How are you? And they'll be like, oh, you're so cute. Top of the morning to you.
Oh my gosh.
No one's ever said that. Oh, what side do you flick yourself? Okay. Oh, I love your hair. It's blue. I want blue hair. I flicked over to the other screen. Hi. Hi, how are you?
You're just as ADHD as me.
I know this whole 2 minutes, Carmen. I saw that. That's great. This whole stuff. What's great? You know what? I got the vaccine a month ago, fully vaccinated. So 2 of them, and I'm still attracted to men. What the fuck? What the fuck is this makes me gay? I'm so sad. There was something else I wanted to try. Oh yeah, I want to talk about, so as women, it's hard to date in general. I just think in New York City, but then if you're a female comedian, it's a little more stressful because men always want to be the funny ones. And I had a guy message me on Hinge and ask me what I was doing. And I said, I'm writing jokes. And he said, what about? And I said, Irish folklore. And he goes, I couldn't help you there. Like, nobody was fucking asking for your help. I love that confidence. I've been doing comedy for over 6 years and I'm not 100% sure or fully convinced I even know how to write a joke. But this motherfucker was like, oh, I can do it. I just can't do it because it's Irish folklore. And so I said that to him. I was like, look, I would never ask you for help with my craft. And he said, just because I'm not a stand-up comedian doesn't mean I'm not funny. And I was like, nah, you're a dentist. I mean, you're not funny. And it's so offensive. I would never go into his workplace and be like, I know I haven't trained for 8 years, but give me the fucking drill. Also, it's like, you're a dentist, do what dentists do and kill yourself. That one's really bold. And Olivia's on this. Also, with that train of thought, I just think people are mean to comedians, and we're such sad people. We just want to make people laugh, and people are like, "How fucking dare you? How dare you? How dare you give up babies, healthy relationships, nights out with friends to make us laugh?" And we see it mostly like not just at heckling at comedy clubs, but like on the internet because people are brave and they're mean. So I like most comedians that post up a joke or a video, and it is again just to bring joy. And someone, if they don't like it, they could just scroll by, but they never fucking do that. They write on it and they're like, I don't like that joke and I don't like your face. That wasn't necessary, my face. That was just mean. It's the only job that people do that to. I didn't like my accountant last year, so I stopped using him. I didn't go into his office and be like, I don't like the way you count, cunt. It's so annoying. Okay, that's my bench. I gotta go. All my friends are here, and you see this. Look, I could be drinking, but I'm trying to make people laugh.
Friends. Are they real? Guys, give it up for Katie.
Katie.
Gaz's heart. When she says cunt, it just sounds so good. That sounded fantastic. Katie, I look forward to meeting you. I am not mocking you. I am celebrating your accent. Is that better?
Yeah, all women should say cunt all the time because people get offended. It's like, we have cunts. We're allowed to say them.
Oh, we're allowed. We are the cunt carriers.
Yeah, cunts are great.
Cunts are great. Guys, give it up for Katie Boyle.
How do I leave?
Oh, look at that beautiful sky. Oh, man, that was excellent.
Nick, are you leaving us? You said, thanks, everyone, follow me. And I was like,
I saw everybody get a link posted, so I was just making sure, you know.
I posted your link. I was just like, oh, is a baby coming? Are you taking us into the ER room? Is it happening?
Make sure you drop that link while the water breaks.
Right?
Water's breaking. Follow.
In case I gotta go. No, she's laying down.
That's what I thought was happening.
Are you going to live stream it?
The pregnancy? Probably not. We're gonna have home videos because we live in that day and age now. So.
Whoa,
guys, it's my turn. I get to say it this week, Carm.
Okay.
We've come to that point in the show. John, are you ready? John?
Yeah. What do I do now?
Do the drum roll.
Oh. No, you can't.
It's time too. Drum roll. A little bit faster. Spin that wheel just like we did in rehearsal. That was flawless. That was good.
Is it spinning? It's not spinning though.
Who's criticizing
Click
Or
to
the
spin.
velocity of the
So-
wheel.
Yeah, it's
We
like
like to give back to our audience members every week.
Thank
It's
you, Carmen,
not
for
much.
not adding me again.
Michelle, you're not there?
are you gonna click it?
Oh,
know
that's
what,
so
Michelle?
fucked up.
I thought I added you.
I'm the winner. I'm the winner this week.
This is you guys were all witnesses to the beef, this underlying beef that Carmen has with Michelle.
I always forget to put Michelle. Okay.
I'm putting my
Make sure
money
you let
on
me know.
Anna. I put my money on Anna. I'm gonna double down on
It's
Anna.
Anna. It's Anna, like on a date. It's not
Anna.
Anna.
right now, John. How many
gotta
If
go
your
with-
name,
together in
just
Zoom?
make sure your name is here. Someone's like spelling my name right, Daryl. Okay, so Daryl knows he's there. Michelle, you there. You see yourself? You there. You yellow. You see Monica and Kasumi.
Nicole,
let's
usually
see,
we'd
anybody
spun the
else
wheel by
has-
now. It's not usually this hectic, I promise you. We're
Yeah.
so off the rails.
Okay, we
I just want
are.
my $10,000, guys.
So I thought this week we only have 2 comedians on with us, so I put them in as well. So Nick, you might be able to buy your baby a pacifier.
Hey,
Or
father
half
of
a
the year.
diaper, half a diaper maybe. I know diapers are mad expensive. So.
That you wanted a
Right.
comedy show.
Yeah.
Carmen, I feel you're so invested in my baby. I think I should send you the registry link.
I will.
It should-
Send it.
Okay,
What-
we'll talk about this after.
So,
Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel.
whatever people buy, it should have the.
Drum roll.
Hey,
Daryl, you gotta come again to the show. Tell us what you bought. Did you buy something for Nick's baby on the registry? You know, you gotta let us know.
Give Me the Light comedy should be on the pacifier.
We
That's-
should do
everything
pacifier.
that,
Come on,
yeah,
merch.
it should all be Give Me the Light branded stuff.
Daryl, please send your
Daryl.
email to Carmen. Carmen, you got drop your email in the chat so that we can get you your gift card. Guys, thank you to my sister and Mari who have donated to the show so that we can pay the comedians. If anybody else is possible. Oh, Kasumi just flashed us. If you missed it, come back next week. It's only once a week.
And thank you for the regulars. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Michelle, for always coming into the show. And John. Let's not forget John with the drum rolls. And thank you, everyone.
this was so
Daryl,
fun. I had
Marcella,
fun.
it was great. We're gonna hang out now. This is the end of the show. If you want to hang out, you can hang out. You want to go?
Wait.
Okay.
No. This is the end of the show.
This is the end.
Yo, yo. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my style. I got to
painful.
Which one is gonna catch my flow?
We got moves on here tonight. Yeah,
What's another buckle of more? Yeah, I'm looking hype and I got to know. Good idea. So you're buffing every sector. Every man I want on your inspector. But you know let them threaten, I grill you with no lecture. But them for a drill, not them fuel injector.
Once somebody was like, "Oh, I really don't like Sean Paul," I was like, "You can't come to our show." Don't come.
Yo, y'all making me. Yo, Sean Paul, he had a run, man. Those 2000s, mid 2000s, he was untouchable.
Partially Indian. You know?
Really?
Yeah, he's partially.
Y'all claiming him, right?
I thought
I somebody's like half or something.
thought
Oh,
he
that's
was-
us. That's us.
He's like
He's Jamaican too, obviously, but yeah, he's also
Yeah, he's half Indian. I think he's like quarter Indian or something like that.
like Haitians. We claim Usher. It don't matter that he don't really know his daddy like that. He's still one of us.
100% Jamaican. That's what he is.
Nick, going back on your baby registry, please send it to me because you know what? There were some comedians that had a baby during the pandemic. And I just saw them posted on Instagram, and then I Googled their name and found their registry, and then just unsolicitedly sent them.
Wow, that's love.
Nick, I
right
feel
there.
like I drop the registry link in
Have
the
a
chat. Like
goddaughter.
we're all invested.
Damn, you know what? Shit, I just might.
Never know.
Is it a
Daryl,
boy or a girl?
I'll
I'm
probably
having a
buy
girl.
better stuff for a
I'm having a
girl.
girl.
Oh, it's a girl? Okay, I'll get something.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Damn. We'll see where your mind is at.
I love gender. Is it a girl?
She's a girl. Oh,
It's
okay.
it's a something.
Gender reveal
It
is
could-
weird because I feel like you
They-
never know what your kid is gonna decide to reveal themselves as.
It could be
Right.
bilingual. It could be bilingual.
Yeah.
Right.
Hilarious.
Well, you talked about how thinking kids are not that smart. Everybody thinks their kid is the smartest one. I bet you have something posted about your smart little daughter within
I'm not
like
posting
a month
shit
or
about
two.
her, how smart she is.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
SATs into them SATs and them scholarship letters come in. That's smart.
Well,
Yes,
anything is a step above me. I'm a community college dropout. I had an almost degree, so that's not gonna be hard to pass. It's a mama she gonna have to compete with.
Nick,
Oh, wow.
your baby mama, right? Is she related to the Wyans?
The who?
Your baby mama, is she related to the Wyans?
The
The
yes,
Wayans?
yeah,
She
yeah.
is?
Wait, the Wayans or the Wyans?
Wyans. I don't know.
Yeah,
What's
yes.
A Hawaiian?
Those are two
Like,
very different families.
has she been to Hawaii? What are you saying?
Yes.
The Wayans?
Yo,
She's a
or the
Wayans.
Wyans?
This
She's
link
a-
is
The
too
Wyans.
long. This is such
Hold
a
on,
long
let me take that
ass
off. Let me
link.
take that off. Yeah, I don't know why that looked like that. I'm sorry. Can you delete that?
I can't delete it. It's
Hold
here
on.
for life now.
I'm not reading it anyway, so don't worry about it.
It
Take it. Let me find a better link. It works. Does it work?
No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it
Sorry.
does. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it does work. It does.
Okay, I don't know why it's Target and Facebook because
Summer and
fixed
Nicholas.
it.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
No, thank you. Yes,
So
she
Nick,
is the
like,
Wayans. She
I
is the
wanna know,
Wayans.
like, when's your sitcom dropping? Like, why don't you you in the family? Come on, hook us up.
Carmen
It's
Chill.
not
Carmen's like,
it's not as simple like that. No, she is.
I'm auditioning. What do you need me to do? What?
Well,
Those
first
are
of all,
our-
you need to learn how to say Wayans. I think that would be a good
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, if you come here, are you the Wyans?
Winans.
You're the one.
That's a different family. That's
Right.
a gospel. That's a gospel.
A
group.
gospel group.
The
Yeah,
Winans.
she's their niece. They're all her uncles.
Whoa.
Nick, where you at? You got the
Got that
baby now. You
Blasian
might
blood?
as well.
You know
Get in
what?
there.
You got
There's a
that
lot of
Blasian
them.
blood?
What's up?
Blasian.
No, they're black.
Black and
The
Asian.
Wayans.
Isn't she
No.
Vietnamese? Oh.
Well, it's not directly, but like they did the lineage. They do have some Asian ancestry stuff in there,
Okay.
but not directly. Both the mama and the daddy is black. Yeah, but it's cool. I don't
Wayans.
brag about that kind
Oh
of
my
stuff. 'cause-
God, that's the funniest shit I heard
That's
all
weird.
night.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm from
But-
South Africa.
I know Carmen is just like, this is so cool. I'm like, it is cool. Like they have big family gatherings and it's dope.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I know a few.
I
of
mean,
them,
that
you
was
know.
always my dream to date somebody from a big family, and I do
Oh.
date. But I mean, my fiance is from a big family, but they are a very unusual Caribbean family. Like they're very quiet.
Mm.
They don't talk much.
Oh, they talk. Yeah.
Do they cook though? Okay.
They
yeah,
cook,
so
but they just, they
What's
don't
very
talk.
important. Do
they just go eat.
Okay.
They eat and then
They
they, be
just
quiet.
eat and then they be quiet. Okay.
Yeah. No, because like her cousins are Damon Jr. and Shantae Wayne. So I came up with them doing stand up. So like I know.
Nice.
So because the second generation is like grown too, so it's crazy. It's the
So
family.
when are you putting the
Our
ring on the
age.
finger, Nicholas?
Carmen.
And then you gotta make it. When are you
Carmen,
gonna
you
make
are
the
on- you are putting-
Beyonce?
Carmen, you making it so
Press.
hot.
She put all the syllables on his name.
Right?
Carmen's
Nicholas.
the real
When you locking down that
Why are we
Wyans?
doing this? Auntie Carmen,
When you locking down the
chill.
Hawaiians?
Wyans.
Right?
Calm down.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're already halfway there. You got the baby. Might as well just throw a
Cue
ring
the
in
track.
there.
Put
You
a
know what
ring
I'm
on
saying?
it. You better put a.
You
That's
know?
what I said. Husband is scarier than dad. Like that's wild.
For
You
sure.
can't-
For sure. For
You
sure,
can't
yes.
divorce your kids. Is all I'm
Right.
saying. Like you can
Right.
definitely be like, we're done, but the baby will still be around.
Yeah,
for a long time.
it just didn't work that way.
I feel you.
The pandemic had us at home, and
So here's the millennial get out of jail card. Just add is a construct at the end, and you don't have to do anything. Marriage is a social construct. Gender is a
Hilarious.
social construct.
Oh my
Just
God, that's
anything
hilarious.
you don't want to do.
Hooking up,
Capitalism. It's a
social
social
construct.
construct. Just like fuck it. We not doing none of this shit.
But what
no more.
about the tax rebate, Nicole? What about the tax? Like, what
On
about
the baby,
the
you
tax
mean?
reductions? Like,
I
if you
don't
get
believe in
married,
taxes. The IRS is currently looking for me
Yep.
right now, so I don't know what
So
you're
Carmen,
talking
when
about.
when you get married, you're gonna get your citizenship. This is gonna be good for you, right?
Oh no, I actually won my you.
I ain't heard,
Like
we
my
ain't
story.
talked in a minute. What's up?
I
You,
won my
lottery.
green card in the lottery, so I don't need to get married.
you don't need this nigga. You don't
I
need
don't
him.
need your extra green card. Like
You know,
I pull
my
him up.
family used to
I
hustle
pull
like
him up
that.
in spaces with undocumented immigrants. They look at him like a snack. They're like, "Wow, a green card wasted." This man.
I'm gonna just correct you, Nick.
What's up?
Carmen don't date niggas, so don't say that to her.
Oh, you don't date black men? I'm sorry.
No, she does, but he don't date niggas. She don't use that word on her man.
Niggas versus black people. I got you.
A man is a classic black man.
Classic man.
Michelle
Okay.
unmuted herself. She's like,
He got
I
a
got
Jadena. He got a
shit.
Jadena look. He got the wavy.
I'll try and pull up a preview. Let's see.
You don't post them like
Okay,
that.
he must
be
be
low key with
cute
it.
because nobody see my boyfriend and we've been together for 4 years. You gotta be.
Isn't he like,
That's
isn't
me.
he on the call right now?
We cute together. I'm not saying.
Carm, isn't he here? Isn't Tristan like in the Zoom room?
In the
right now?
Zoom.
Oh, that's a
but
black
put your
ass
video
name.
on.
Tristan? Okay.
Tristan is a light-skinned black man name for sure.
Yeah, he definitely
He's
squints.
never
He be squinting.
video.
He
He's so
squints.
far
Never
from
video.
that. He's
That's
so
a
far from
hazel-eyed name. That's a hazel-eyed name.
I have to see if I can find a picture of him. That's the thing.
I don't
I
think I've
don't- I
ever
don't
met
post
an
it.
unattractive Tristan. Tristans are hot no matter what race they are.
Always,
You know they're gonna be
always.
yummy. Yeah.
They always smell like fabric softener. Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
Okay,
It's
this
just
is
fact. That's
this is
just science.
This is him. He came to South Africa. This was
Let me
Christmas
see him.
week with my things. That's Tristan. That's
Oh,
me.
look at-
Zoomed out bullshit is
You got you a
I
zaddy.
don't-
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying. Okay,
Can I get
yeah,
my
he look like he
glasses?
can- He look like he can handle the grill. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, he can actually. He makes a good brisket.
Yeah, I know he does. He be
He
smoking.
flipping them.
He be
He
smoking.
flipping
He,
them.
he takes his time.
He
Low
makes a
and
good
slow.
brisket. He can cook. You know,
I can
we
tell
try
I'm
and
a good
outcook
read on
each other.
people. I'm a good read on people. I can tell.
Nicole's like, next time
always
I'm in Bushwick, I'm gonna hit
coming
you up for a plate.
That's a
Yeah.
specific read. He's like brisket.
Like I can tell you can smoke some meat. Mhm.
That's not all he smokes. Oh,
Oh,
I don't even know
Carmen,
what that
put the
means.
Valentine's photo. Put Valentine couple photo.
It's cute.
Yeah, you.
It's cute.
I have,
Let
to,
me
I
see.
have to try and find one.
Yo,
now.
so now
Try it.
I gotta tell you, your grill is beautiful. Like your teeth are like so perfect and white. I'm like, yo.
Let me see
got
now.
good- she got the good plan, yo.
I
The
just
dentals is off the is popping.
Wow.
I'm a big stickler
Marty's
on
still
teeth.
there? Marty's still
Pretty
there?
teeth.
Marty, you
Yo,
still
Nick
here?
be like going on a first date, like open. Let's see your cavity.
Let's
You
see
got
your
some
grill.
I want to
cavities?
see. I want to see if you can
For
laugh
real.
without covering your mouth because you got back teeth missing. Like,
Oh no. Just
Marty, you
always-
gotta clean up your camera a little bit. I think you got like some. Oh wow,
Some
wow,
smudge.
wow, wow!
going
Look at
on?
that clarity.
Look at that.
Can you show us all the salads?
Marty, you hear that comment about the
Salad.
teeth?
I did.
You agree with that one?
TJ, how you been? You quiet there. We can't hear you. What's going on?
I'm all right. How's everybody on the chat today? Everybody looking good, nice and rested. You know,
Mhm.
that's what's up.
You in a different location today. We don't see the buck.
Yeah. Well, where I live, my loft here, I'm on the west side because it was cold on the east side of the loft.
Oh.
So I
Oh,
just,
you're on the west wing?
yeah. Yeah.
I feel that.
them fries look good. What kind of fries is those?
They're so nasty, actually. They're really stale.
Don't tell me they're
Yeah,
McDonald's fries.
They're not. I ordered a burger and fries. They're almost translucent. They're so hard. Like they're just like
Mm.
Oh, they
I don't know if
like
y'all can
old
see, like
fries
hollowed
that
out.
they
Yeah,
heat
look.
it up.
They're
Look how
hollow.
hollow. Look how hollow.
you need to
Exactly.
get your money back. Eat the food.
It's missing the cheese.
Get your
It's
money
missing the
back.
Nothing
cheese.
inside.
It's missing the cheese.
Me and Grubhub been beefing. That's on me. I could have just had my leftover food that I actually prepared that was healthy and delicious, but I was lazy. And so that's what I get. That's on me.
No. We'll
That's
edit
on
that
me.
in post. We're still live on YouTube. No, but Grubhub, we want our money back.
Okay, Grubhub. Yeah, and it's Grubhub. It's not the mom and pop pizza place that I ordered from because they're just, regular everyday folk. It's fucking Grubhub's fault. They're the ones with the money.
They're the ones with the whack fries. It's Grubhub.
It's Grubhub. It's Grubhub.